Good morning. I hope you are doing well and that this video finds you enjoying such a beautiful day as we are here in Denver. I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a beautiful day outside on the horse farm here in Denver. I am videoing for you today to let you know about my experiences when I lived in Los Angeles. I would travel in and out of there all the time, but I can say that some of the most amazing volunteer experiences I ever had was certainly within those grounds. And as we were talking about paying it forward, I would really love to be able to pay it forward to my friend Melissa. She lives here in Colorado Springs. Actually, I'm in Denver, so 45 minutes away or so, but she lives here in Colorado. And she has the most passionate heart for people. She runs a foster care camp for kids who are in the foster care system and don't have anyone to love on them throughout the year. So she actually creates this camp that's for free and is able to come in, and they have mentors and all this stuff. It's so beautiful. And I actually met her when we were doing a free women's clinic in Colorado Springs. We actually came in, and for a year I was the volunteer marketing director, and she handled all the process, and we got along swimmingly. So again, this girl's heart is absolutely beautiful, and I have no doubt that we're able to pay it forward and show her what we were doing in Los Angeles, that she would get so excited all the more, and maybe even make some contacts. Who knows? But that would be really neat. So some of the adventures and endeavors I want to tell you about in LA, we're just, again, you can't even put into words how powerful it is to not only give back, because giving back certainly means a lot. It stimulates your mind and your heart and everything else. But seeing the impact that the Dream Center even is making, or Red Eye is making, or the AIDS home that we visited is making every day is just the most powerful thing, because coming in as a one-off and being able to volunteer is awesome. It's so, again, gratifying, and they need those one-time volunteers. But to see the people who do it every day, that's a special kind of warrior. So I would love to show Melissa those kind of people that are like-minded, that are kindred spirits to her. Some of the experiences were with Red Eye, which is an organization there in downtown LA. We were able to take these really great, wonderful celebrity kids from Disney Channel, or maybe they're models, or maybe their parents were famous. They actually took them to Skid Row and gave them peanut butter and jelly and said, here, you feed the homeless. You may not have ever been able to give back before, but here's an opportunity to do it. There were Skid Row Mother's Day makeovers. So actually going down, taking makeup that was donated, or somebody said, hey, I have an extra blush or lipstick or whatever I haven't used before, taking those down, and then making these women who are homeless, who have nothing to their name except maybe the clothes on their back and a backpack, and making them feel valued and seen. What a powerful opportunity that was. We helped out at an AIDS facility. So we were able to go in, and these families are living there, able to get assistance, they're able to get housing, they're able to have nurses on staff so that they can actually take care of their families as they deal with the outcomes of AIDS. And you would think it would be the most depressing place on the planet, but it's actually so full of life. And you know why? Because these kids, though they may even be sick, or their parents are sick, or their brothers or sisters, they have such joy just for the fact of living. And so when you come in with bubbles and balls and all kinds of stuff, it is absolutely amazing. Let's see, the nursing home. We actually went into the nursing home and threw a prom for them. And you can imagine, these people don't get a lot of experiences. Maybe they get like a little kids choir, which is awesome too, coming in. But getting young actors and actresses and models and people who are in the music industry who have all these beautiful gifts, getting to come in and throw a prom is amazing. I mean, you would have loved to have seen the 80s or 90-year-old men getting up and they're dancing, and the girls are dancing with them. The old ladies are letting the boys kiss them on the cheek and call them beautiful, and just having a reason to get dressed up. I mean, how often do we love that when a significant other or someone we love says, let's go, let's get a night out. These people don't have that opportunity to have a night out very often. So being able to go in and love on them in that way is just phenomenal. Let's see, in LA I got to skydive with a fashion designer from India. He just said, hey, I've always wanted to go, and we said, yes please, let's go. So my roommate and I went with them, and it was absolutely fantastic. The fun part about that story is that he was actually in town having everyone sign a fabric garment where they were trying to bring awareness to just in the fashion industry, being able to give back to the planet. And so he's got this wonderful thing about green and being able to use your resource in the fashion industry instead of creating waste, to give back creatively, but also be able to serve and conserve our resources. So really neat that we got to skydive there. And then lately my latest endeavor, I suppose, has been mentoring athletes. And so going in with Team USA and taking part in that has just been amazing. So like, we're coming up on an Olympic year, and for 3 years I actually got to serve as a team chaplain for Team USA. So of course I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader as people are going in. Right now they're starting their Olympic trials, but getting to have these opportunities to pour into athletes, because just as much as you may have someone who is poor and homeless and they need assistance, for these athletes, a lot of them are defined by what they do and their outcomes, but to understand that they too have value. That is such an important thing, to know that just because you don't get a gold medal doesn't mean that you don't have value and you don't have something to say and a platform to give back. That is heartbreaking. And so being able to let them know, we love you no matter what, we're here for you, we're cheering for your dream, but we know that whatever the outcome, you have such significant value. That has been a huge blessing in my life. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you again just for the opportunity to share. I hope you have a great day.